Hello guys, basically we are going to cover today these many steps that how you can create certificates within an Apple developer account, how you can create an app ID, how you can create an APNS certificates, and how you can create PEM files. PEM files are being used with the servers, and it can be used for send push notification to Apple devices. Okay, so let's begin. Go to developer.apple.com and go to Member Center. Open up Keychain Access. Within Keychain Access, find out, go into Keychain Access, Certificate Assistant, and request a certificate from Certificate Authority. Okay. I'm saving it to my disk. We are creating a certificate signing request which will be needed to create a certificate within Apple developer account. Okay. So here we have a certificate signing request. Now we will move ahead to our certificates app IDs. Okay, so go into certificates. I am going to cover this point right now, how to create a certificates. So go into development mode first of all and create a new certificate. I am creating a certificate for iOS app development first of all. Okay, it will ask us to upload a CSR file which we have already created. Okay, so I will get that. Okay, here we go. So once we have this file, we will store it somewhere. Okay. Now open up the file. Okay, it has just added. Okay, just right click on it and export it. I am saving the certificate file as a P12 file. Give any password. This is your Mac machine's user password. Okay, so we have a CER file as well as the P12 file. You might have a question like why I have created a P12 file. P12 file can be used to share the authority with other developers. If you want to share this provisioning profile we are going to create now to other developers, they will need to authenticate their laptops or desktops. They will need this P12 file and that password. So this is how that their machine will be authenticated. Okay, now we will do the same thing for our production as well. In creating Apple Store ad hoc certificate, I am going to use the same CSR file for all the things. Here we go. I will keep it under distribution. Let's open it. Okay, here we will follow the same thing. We are going to export it as a P12 file so it can be used with other developers. Okay, give any password. This is your Mac machine's password. Okay, so we have a development certificates ready and the distribution certificates ready. So we are done with the part number 1. Okay, now how to create an app ID. Go to app IDs section, create a new one, give any name which you can remember. Okay, we are saying hello to our push notification, so I will say hello APNS, and I will say the bundle ID com.example.apns. Okay, let's create it. Okay, so the bundle ID is app ID is created. Submit. Okay, so we have successfully created this app ID, so we are done with this part as well. Now it's time to create a APNS certificate, Apple push notification certificates. Okay, so it is going to be the similar case which we have created for our Apple's developer certificate and production certificate. So I will go to certificates. Let me go into development. I will create a new one, and there is the option for Apple push notification service. Okay, so I will create that one. Okay, I will select my app ID, which is com.example.apns. Make sure you select correct app ID. It will push notification will work with this app only. It will ask us to select a CSR file, and I will select the same CSR. Done. Okay, so we have Apple development iOS push notification ready. Okay, I will store it within the dev, within a new folder APNS. Okay, I will open it. It will open up with a keychain. The same procedure we need to repeat. Export it to the P12. Okay, okay, so the same procedure for production as well. Apple push notification service. I'll select the correct one, select the CSR, go. Okay, here it is. We have now production APNS as well. I'll store within distribution. Okay, I will open it with keychain. Okay, right click, export. And save it. Okay, so we are done with this part as well. We have all the APNS certificate in place. Now it's time to create a PEM files. Okay, so to create a PEM file we will require a P12 file which we have already created for both development and distribution, and this will we will need to use this command. Okay, so we will generate the command first. Okay, so here we go. in APNS. Make sure you are using APNS P12 file, not the Apple certificate. Okay, I have copied the name and I will put over here. Okay, I am going to put for distribution as well, so both commands are ready. And now I am going to fire this over my terminal. First of all, let me go to this directory. Okay, new terminal at folder. Okay, so here we go. We just need to fire that command. Here it is. It will ask for your P12 password. Okay, so we have this certificate PEM file for development is in place. We will do the same for distribution. Let's open up with the terminal. Okay, I will change this name to distribution. Okay, here it is. It will ask for your P12 password. Okay, here we go. We have a PEM file as well. Okay, so we are done with this fourth step as well. Thank you for watching.